Dennis says, I need a vacation. And I look at Phil and say, Phil, what do you mean, vacation? He says, you need a vacation. You need some time off to let loose.
All right, guys, just like last week, we're about 5 minutes away from part 3 and 4 of the Michael Jordan Last Dance documentary. I'm super stoked. I get to watch it with my dad, who got to obviously live through this time. I, of course, was born afterwards, which kind of sucks, but it's been so fun to watch the first 2 parts that I'm super excited. What you're about to see is my live, raw reaction as soon as the 3rd and 4th parts are over. Guys, make sure you guys do drop a like and a subscription if you guys are enjoying the content. Yeah, enjoy. Oh, Zach, god damn it. Again, just like last week, dude, I'm left wanting more.
I told you what happened during the 3rd episode for me.
What happened?
I just loved every second of it.
It was so good, man. When Dennis took that 48-hour, I know it turned into more than 48 hours, but when he took that vacation mid-season, that was one of the most epic things ever, dude.
Well, like, and the thing about, like, it all just, like, it shows how important Dennis was and, like, how, like, MJ knew that it wasn't just based off of his greatness.
Exactly.
It was based off of other people, and he had MJ. I saw a tweet. He had MJ running around Vegas like it was a scene from The Hangover,
dude,
trying to get him from Vegas.
Rodman's first practice back, he showed up in PJs. Like, how epic is that? Like, when Phil was asked him to do stuff, he's like, dude, you're just lucky he's here. Like you said, I think that's the thing that kind of goes, like, people didn't understand. Not a lot of people believed before, and even myself, like, you know, Jordan knew, like, he understood his teammates. He knew what they needed out of him, like, vice versa. And I think that's really showing, like, you know, he was a great teammate as well. God damn, dude. Oh, I want to see the next. Again, we're going to have to wait till Sunday. Fuck, so let's start with the 3rd episode, the first one. Obviously centered around Dennis Rodman. You know, they had been previewing, they've been hyping it up. What were your thoughts? Like, did it live up to the hype?
I loved it. I told you all week long, like, after, like, the episodes 1 and 2, I love Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's what I wanted to see. I mean, just the main thing that just, like, took my not breath away, but, like, Rodman going up to Jordan's room, and not, like, apologizing, but asking for a cigar, and that was, like,
and Jordan understood that was his, like, apology.
Exactly. And then just right away they went from 8-7 to 19-9.
Yeah, crazy.
After
dude.
that,
dude, can we talk about, like, a young Doug Collins? Like, dude, what a fucking badass. Doug Collins, like, his, oh my goodness, fucking hell, dude. There's just so much to take in. I don't even know where to start, man.
The Jordan rule, can we talk about that too?
God,
like, it's insane that the Jordan rule was what it was. Like, it literally, number 1 was on the wings. I think it was like push him to the elbow, don't let him drive baseline, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
2 was if he was on top, force him left. I mean, which is basically any righties if you're guarding a right-hander. And then 3, if he got down low, trap him. And 4, if he gets to the paint, knock his ass to the ground.
Knock his ass out.
Like,
oh my goodness.
Oh, like, the Pistons, like, the first true 30 for 30 I watched, like, I know this isn't a 30 for 30, but, like, the first 30 for 30 that I watched was the Bad Boys that I was telling you.
Yeah,
and, like,
you told me that.
This just, like, episode 3 was just so amazing for me, because that was, like, the first 30 for 30 I sat down and watched the entire thing, and, like, this just showed exactly.
Yeah, reiterate exactly. No.
The evolution. It showed that not even just, like, just the evolution, like how episodes 1 and 2, we were like, oh, it showed MJ from college to how he became Michael Jordan, from Mike to Michael. This showed him becoming great to the GOAT.
Yeah. No, I love the way they, you know, they're able to stay in 98 and then go back, and then, like, the way they're able to go back and forth with time has been beautiful so far, and I hope that's something they keep up through the next 6 episodes. Dude, oh my, I didn't know about Rodman and the gun. I'd never heard that story before.
So I've heard, I didn't hear, like, to the extent that they went into, but I heard that, like, there was one time where Rodman, like, went off and, like, he had a gun and, like, nobody knew what happened, and I mean, that's all I heard ever, and, like, it surprises me, but also not. I mean, like Rodman said, he plays the game, but, like, it's a lot more than just a game.
Yeah, exactly. gosh, dude. Oh my goodness. Again, the third episode was incredible. And then, you know, I love the way it just goes right into the fourth episode. It's like right where you picked up, where you left off, they pick up, which is beautiful. Oh my God, Zach. Starting with the fourth episode, okay? Let's talk about, you know, Doug Collins being fired, because he was fired. They were, you know, he just got kind of fired out of the blue, it seemed like, correct?
Yeah. I mean, like, they weren't. I'm pretty sure it was like the year after they lost to the Celtics, right? Like, and they made the playoffs after like only winning 30 games or something. Like, it was like either that or like the year after that in 84 or 85, whatever it was. And the quote that, like, two quotes that really stood out to me was Steve Kerr saying about Phil Jackson, "I never met a coach before that was that genuine with the players." Mm-hmm. And then MJ saying, "I wasn't a big Phil guy when he got here."
Did you hear his quote about the fucking triangle and Cartwright with the ball in his hands with 5 seconds left?
Yeah, he goes, I don't want Cartwright with the ball with 5 seconds left.
Oh my God, dude. No, that was classic MJ right there.
It's just like Phil Jackson, like, I only like just try and I can't even picture what it would have been like if they didn't bring Phil.
Exactly. No other coach. Like, I completely agree.
No other coach I could think of from either watching film or watching in real life. Like, Popovich could be like the closest to Phil.
Agree,
like,
yeah, Papa's gonna be the person I would mention.
Like, he ran that team flawlessly. Yeah. He got everybody in on the plan that he had. It was insane.
It's incredible, and it's cool to see, like, the players, you know, because when you have a coach like Collins and then you go to, you know, a coach like Phil, it's two completely different philosophies. You know, it's completely with the triangle offense, and like they said, it took them about a year until they finally got the hang of it. And then they started dominating, man. It was my favorite thing. The other was when Grant commented on the Pistons just being straight up bitches, just walking off the court. That was incredible.
Dude, I love the MJ goes, Horace got like the worst of it, and he like came up to me or Phil, whatever he said, and he just started whining.
Yeah.
And then I told him, I said, "Don't fucking whine. Like, once you whine, they know they got to you." I'm just like, oh my God, Phil.
Oh my God.
Like, it's just.
It's so good, Zach. It's so fucking good. I just want more, man.
I know, like, every time, like, beforehand, like, if I'm like talking to somebody or anybody, I'll be like, "I talk to you in 2 hours." Like,
exactly.
I'll see you after 8 o'clock. Like, it's just like, oh my gosh, it captivates you so much. And like, I don't like, because nobody fully had the full stories before unless you were actually there the whole time. Like, everybody always just saw like glimpses, and everybody just says, "Oh, he's the greatest of all time." Like, nobody knew exactly how he got there, why he got there, or who helped him get there.
No, it's so cool.
It is. Like, it's just so cool to see how Phil helped get him to that point. Like, everybody could say, "Oh, Jordan had Pippen, Jordan had Rodman." Like, okay, but like, the fact that Jordan went from averaging 37, 38 a game to taking that step back and being humble enough and knowing what was best for his legacy and the Bulls' legacy. Yeah. To take that step back. It's just like, it's so amazing to watch, like, firsthand now.
I completely agree, man. The evolution of Michael Jordan, and just, it's been remarkable. I am so excited. We still have 6 more episodes. Is there anything else you'd like to add? I thought the end, like, seeing them finally win the finals, like, that was awesome, the way they, you know, took down LA. And it's cool to see, like, the inside, because obviously, like they said, you know, from a fan's perspective, you saw that game 1, right? And you're like, okay, the Bulls are screwed. Like, they're totally fucked. But it's like Michael and the team, they knew they played so bad, and yet they almost won, that they were going to be fine. And I just think that's like that's just an insight that we never see as fans.
Yeah, it's like, and then another thing, everybody's seen that iconic photo of MJ with the hat, the head up against the Larry O'Brien jersey, or the Larry O'Brien trophy. I don't remember in my lifetime ever seeing that picture of MJ and Magic hugging.
Yeah, I haven't seen
after
that
the
before.
game.
Yeah, Dude, Magic's so fucking humble, dude. Like, I can't believe how, like, the comments, I mean, like you said, that photo, I'd never seen that either. And I'd never even heard about that before.
Exactly, like, Magic coming out and saying, like, if you're gonna lose, I'm gonna lose to Michael and I'm gonna lose to the Bulls. Like,
so much respect. So much
you
respect.
You don't hear that a lot in sports. Like, it's very, especially in that day and age. I mean, look at how the Pistons handled them losing, walking off of the court. And to hear Magic, arguably one of the best players, like, he was one of the best players in the league ever and best point guard in that time, say that about the Bulls and MJ was just so amazing.
Oh, man. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Guys, I'm so excited. Make sure you tune into ESPN. Zach, thank you for coming on. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we end this? Guys,
I'm all good.
We appreciate your support. We'll see you Sunday for another episode.